Hello. How is everybody doing today? This is Tracee Dunblazier, and I am trying to hide this. There we go. I'm trying to hide. No. There we go. Fantastic. Oh, maybe no, it's not. Oh, well, we're not talking about bibliomancy today. We are talking today about your crystal allies. And I'm going to do a little reading for you guys to show you how the crystals can work with you. Now, I'm at a conference, which, as you can see, the hotel in the back and the water running. There's a little pond right back there with ducks. So we might hear some of them as I chat. But I had a lovely chat with somebody this morning because, I woke up at 4 a.m. because I have been getting up every single morning between 2 and 4 every day to write. And now that the writing is done, yay! Now that the writing is done, I still wake up and have nothing to do. So, hi, Kimberly. Nice to see you. Wonderful. Kimberly she participated in one of the lives that I did with Bernadette King, and her book, the Wisdom of the Wild Ones, and she got a piece of fluorite, which is amazing. So I had a nice chat with Pam this morning, and we were talking about why why crystals. And I was thinking that, spirit speaks to us every single day. The other day I was eating some plantain chips, and I pulled out one of the chips, and it was shaped like a heart. And I felt supported in that moment. I was, hi, Max, nice to see you. I was I was verklempt. I felt seen. I felt heard by the universe. And how many times are you walking down the street and you see a rock and it's shaped like something that's familiar to you, and you stop and you pick it up? Why do you do that? You do that because Spirit is speaking to you about something. Spirit is letting you know that you are seen and you are heard. And that's what crystals do for us. So today I am going to have people choose a number between 1 and 19. And I want you to put that number in sorry, it's kind of loud here because I'm working on a table. But I want you to pick a number between 1 and 19 and post it in the comments. And I'm going to pick a card for one of those numbers. So go ahead and do that. I'm going to try desperately to change this to something other than what it is. While you guys post your number, put a number. There we go, 14. Great. Next. Go ahead. Next one. There we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now we got it. Okay, we have 14. So, let's see. Okay, we've got another. Oh, good one. Okay, who else do we got? Okay, so I'm pulling a card for 14 since there's just a few of us on right now. We got Max Tucci with a 3. Fantastic. And I'm going to choose one more number. So one more person. There's somebody else watching. I know you are. This is for 3, 14, and one more number. Oh, interesting, Max. Okay. Oh, interesting. These are so fascinating. So as you guys know, your crystal allies, it's available now on Kickstarter. It's a 44 Sacred Altar card and Oracle set. The cards themselves are really thick, 600 GSM artboard. And the colors are magnificent, but most importantly, they embody this beautiful crystal, 44 different crystals, or 40 different crystals, 4 crystal grids. And you are going to work with each one of these specimens. They're my personal collection. And they're going to introduce you to your own if that's your path, or you will work with them if that's your path. So whatever you do. So for 14, for Kimberly, interesting, we got the nature card. That's the keyword. It's dendritic quartz. And dendritic quartz is, it's a very powerful shaman stone. It is deeply connected to the fairy realm and all of the earth realms and nature. And yes, Max, there is a direct link. And I was just thinking that. So hold on one second. Let me pull that up straight away. There we go. Thank you for asking. Let me put that right up here. That's so funny. And then they just asked me to do a survey. I love doing these lives, but I am not the best at the whole tech thing. So thank you for reminding me what I need to do. Hopefully did that just post? There we go. Great. So that's the Kickstarter link for you to contribute. I really want you to, because you know what we're doing now? I swear to God, Kimberly, I'm going to get to you. But so you know how you have these cards. So it's a big, thick deck. Okay, the back isn't here. This is a mock-up of my own, just so that I can have something to work with. I did, however, speak with the printer today, and I just okayed the final documents to print up the 2 samples I'm going to have for June. Anyway, so these decks, it's a big, thick deck, and I am now, if you contribute to my Kickstarter right now, I'm working to gild the sides. It's like a gold foil siding that's, I'm going to do gold, but it comes in all colors, and it just makes the deck magnificent. And this deck deserves it because these cards are thick and they deserve the royal treatment. So, no. Oh my goodness. So Kimberly says she's got a dendritic quartz on her desk right now, and this reading was for her. So this is how things work, is that when your crystals speak to you, they speak to you. They've got things to say. So dendritic quartz for you, and this reading is for you, Kimberly. Dendritic quartz is asking you to go a little deeper on a particular topic. There is something that you've been needing or wanting, and you've been resisting having it. And isn't that always the way that it is? And yes, the gold leaf is fantastic. There is something that you've been wanting to have, but you've been in resistance of having. And give yourself the opportunity to dig a little deeper. Use your dendritic quartz. One of the interesting, as I was researching this particular stone, the thing that really struck me was that every layer of this crystal, right? So the quartz crystal is forming, and then there are these other minerals like chlorite or hematite, sometimes manganese, and iron. So when those are the things that create these layers, and what happens is that the quartz comes in and it creates a layer, and then the quartz feed stops for some reason. And this is, of course, over sometimes hundreds to thousands to millions of years. A lot of these things haven't really dated because we don't really have the ability to date them. But many of them are thousands and thousands of years old. And so there's a layer of quartz, and then maybe 1,000 years later, another quartz feed comes, which is water with silicone. And it, with another mineral, creates another layer until you get the stone that you see here. And that is just fascinating. And that's the message for you, Kimberly, is that there are more layers for you to dig out. Thanks for watching. Here's a job. There's something for you to do. There's something that you need. And now is the time to dig in. You've got time. You've got the energy. You've got the presence, and your guides are waiting. So work with dendritic quartz and let it lead you down that path, because you will be so happy you did. Okay, Max Tucci. I chose a card for you. You were, I believe, in number 3. And you got, this is so fitting. Everybody knows Max Tucci. He's got a magnificent podcast, of which I have been a guest. Which put your link in the comments, if you will, Max. That would be great. This is the light bringer, and Max certainly is a light bringer on every level for so many people. And Max, this reading, this is a clear quartz. This particular quartz is so many different things. It's got multiple. It's a twin. It's got a window. And it's one side is a channeling quartz. But the idea of quartz is about what you intend to happen. So the message that I'm getting for you, Max, is about what is it you want to happen right now? What are you ready for? What are you searching for? What is next for you? And what do you? Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to take this off the. I don't really know how to do it. Not sure how these ended up. Hello. Hold on one second. There we go. Okay. Sometimes. Okay, thank you. I had to get back on track. So this is all about your intention right now. What's happening for you is you have many irons in the fire, and there's something new that you want to do that's connected to something that you've just done, and you're really oh, nice. He's got a pendulum that's a clear quartz. It's the stone for you right now because you are such a magnificent beacon of light for so many. Just your way about you. You're hilarious and you're smart and you're interesting and you are open-hearted and open-minded. And we really, we're so grateful to have people like you out in the public. And this is specifically speaking to you about there's a next project for you. Might have to do with television, but there's something that is bigger and more than you've been doing, and it's going to happen. But it's important for you to sit and really break down what you want. I know, Kimberly. I don't understand why they're doing that. So I don't really know how to. I'm not quite sure how. There we go. I don't know why they're doing that in the first place. But anyway, so it's so hilarious. So take some time to sit out. Away, sit in nature, sit away from your normal, walk a different path, like literally, like instead of doing on a day that you would normally go for coffee and sit at the local restaurant and do that thing, don't do that. Do something else. Do something different to take you off of your normal path. And that's going to open you up to the inspiration that needs to come right now, because I feel like there's one more key piece of information you need in order to really feel comfortable moving forward. And it's ready and waiting for you through your ally, Clear Quartz. Okay, so our final number, which I don't even know if we ever got a final number. Isn't that funny? But the final reading for today is going to be what people always call the protection stone. This is pyrite. I love pyrite so much. Pyrite is, God, we have a theme here because we've got the shaman stone, we've got which is dendritic quartz. It's a garden stone. It's a connection to all that is. So when you are doing your multidimensional investigation, when you are connecting, when the universe is speaking with you, there's something that people think a lot about, which is feeling like they need. Okay, Max says you are 100% or 1,000 or 10,000%, 100%, 100,000% on point. The Delmonico Way cookbook released in November. Yes, that was magnificent. And now working on the cocktail book. Fantastic. One of the next projects is going to walk a different path after watching you. And yes, another project. Yay, yay. So the protection stone, we often think about when you're doing multidimensional experimentation or exploration, I've got to protect myself. So here's the thing. Your heart is your protector. When you bring energy and information through your heart, it doesn't get into your mind. It doesn't get into your gut. It filters through the heart and connects with your highest self, which is your built-in protection. So be mindful of you are the one in charge. It's your body, it's your mind, it's your spirit, and you govern what happens to it. You govern what connects and what doesn't. And trust me when I say, when you connect with something and it's doesn't feel good to you, be willing to have a little compassion for it and yourself, and ask why, and receive those answers, because that information just buried within that experience may very well be what you need to move into the next phase of your life experience. And trust it. It's interesting. People learn more by negative thinking. Did you know that? So this is hilarious. So I don't know. I posted something on one of my pages, and I got somebody writing some really heinous stuff. Like it was ridiculous. The meanness and the heinosity level that they achieved in some of their posts. And at first, I just started hiding them, hide. And then I was like, you know what? No, I'm just going to let it be. Spirit said, no, leave it. Like I wasn't offended, but I thought, well, maybe the people who are here seriously, maybe they don't want to read all that. But the truth is that particular post got 12,000 hits in the next day. So, and I know for some of you professionals, 12,000 isn't a lot, but it was a lot for me. And it was because of that troll. And I say that with all the love, troll, right? So when people are negative, trust me, that's what people listen to. That's what we pay attention to. That's what we want to know more about, because we're like, what? I'm offended. What did you say? Say it again so I can hear it again and feel bad again, right? We do that. So trust that there's a deeper meaning, that on that arrow of negativity that gets you in the heart, that there is a higher message coming in that you need and that you want and that you're working with. Okay. So thank you, you guys. I'm going to again put your crystal allies, my Kickstarter that's going. We funded in the first 3 hours. We funded in the first 3 hours of our Kickstarter. And so now we are leveling up, right? We're leveling up to the Gilded Edges. So help me get that. Gilded Edges, do you know it costs over $1 a deck? $1 a deck for Gilded Edges. So we need to hit at least $5,000, probably 6, almost $7,000 for the order that I'm going to have to make for all of this. So tell your friends. I'm going to be doing a 15-minute live, or this has been an 18-minute live, but we're going to be doing, 15, 20 minutes every day of crystal readings for messages just for you, using the deck so you can see and know how to use them. And then I'm hoping to be able to fit this into my schedule. I'm trying a new thing where I just kind of do it when I can. And so people who are on my channel, they get the little notification and they can join me when it works for them. So that's my goal. And I appreciate you being with me on this fun, exciting journey. And go to Kickstarter right now and contribute to the campaign for the Gilded Edges. And I will see and talk with you soon. Thank you.